By some counts, over the last 1,200 years, there have been more than 60 monarchs in the family of King Charles III. Seth Doan takes a short look at their very long and colorful history.
These rituals of mourning tie in traditions which date back centuries. A royal reminder of this family's 1,000-plus year history. You have pictures of you with the Queen around us here.
I do. I'm not unique in that if there's a picture of you with the Queen, you tend to have it around.
Hugo Vickers met the Queen around 40 times. He's one of the preeminent biographers of the royal family. This is the family tree.
Yes.
It's quite extraordinary.
The crown passes down the line, sideways, up and down, but it gets there in the end, doesn't it?
The royal family here in the UK is also connected by blood to other royal families across Europe.
Pretty much all of them, yes.
Is there a first king of England or the United Kingdom?
Alfred the Great always springs to mind.
Alfred the Great fought the Vikings and was the great, say it 32 times, grandfather of Queen Elizabeth II. She's part of the House of Windsor, which followed other houses, including York, Tudor, and Stuart. What is a house within the same family?
When the daughter marries, the man gives his name to the house, usually.
In 10-plus centuries, there's plenty of family drama. The War of the Roses pitted factions of the family against each other, and Henry VIII had 6 wives, 2 divorced, 2 beheaded. When you look back, there were a lot of sordid details.
Well, I think if you looked back at a lot of families, you might find a lot of sordid details.
But when you're royal, family politics is geopolitics.
In the First World War, the Kaiser was a grandson of Queen Victoria, and he's on one side, and George V was also a grandson of Queen Victoria on another side.
The House of Windsor had been the House of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha until World War I, when King George V decided to distance his family from that German-sounding name and take one that was more English, Windsor, named after this castle and its town. Windsor Castle, Hugo Vickers says, runs through the fabric of British history, much like the family of the Queen he so admires.
There's a wonderful thread of continuity. We're jolly lucky to have had a head of state like the one we've just lost. What country wouldn't have liked to have had our Queen as head of state?
As Queen, she was credited with stabilizing and modernizing the monarchy. For future sovereigns, that's both an inheritance and a challenge.